All right, listen up, you beautiful, reckless, crypto-chasing maniacs. I got one word for you today, Solana. And if you're not already holding this absolute monster, you might as well be lighting your hard-earned cash on fire. Blackrock is sniffing around like a shark that smells blood, and when the institutions come knocking, you either answer the door in a golden bathrobe or get trampled. But don't worry, I'll be breaking this down along with a list of other juicy altcoins, degenerate plays, and enough financial insanity to make Warren Buffett spit take his chamomile tea. Stick around, because this is going to be wilder than a leverage trade on a Red Bull-fueled bender. First things first, let's get something straight. I don't just sit here pressing buttons and reading charts like some Wall Street nerd. No. I drank the entire internet today, chugged Twitter threads, crushed a line of Discord hopium, mainlined all the YouTube TA nonsense, and consulted my underground network of sleepless, espresso-fueled crypto assassins who live 14,528 miles away but respond instantly at 3 a.m. So what did I find? A tsunami of intel so potent, so market-shaking, that it could send your grandma FOMOing into Dogecoin. And by the time we're done here, you will know exactly how to position yourself for maximum wealth accumulation. Kicking things off with some real news, tokenized gold. Coin Bureau dives deep into why gold-backed crypto assets like Pax Gold are looking more stable than your ex after a yoga retreat. Gold is up 12% in 2 months, now over $3,000 an ounce, and people still think Bitcoin is a riskier asset? Please. Meanwhile, Paul Barron is out here debating the SEC's latest regulatory chokehold. One group wants to suffocate crypto innovation like some kind of technocratic Darth Vader, while the other side is screaming for rules that actually, make sense. And my boy Anthony Pompliano, he's doubling down. Bitcoin isn't just going to the moon, it's becoming the moon. If you don't have 25% of your net worth in Bitcoin, you might have made a terrible mistake. Now let's roll straight into the royalty of assets. Here's the exclusive coin list, dipped in gold and lined with insane profit potential. We got Bitcoin, Pax Gold, the digital gold standard, XAUT, another gold-backed play, Dogecoin, because the memes never die, Ethereum, still a titan, Solana, Blackrock just peaked, get ready, AI tech, Node AI, Blender, and ALI, because AI is apparently the new cocaine of Silicon Valley. Let me tell you a little something about Solana real quick though. The real money moves quietly, and when someone like BlackRock starts sniffing, you're either positioned or you're roadkill. Every single time these institutions make a small move on-chain, they do it while whispering sweet nothings into the ears of their billionaire pals, while us peasants are still trying to decipher Elon Musk's latest cryptic tweet. The House of Crypto straight up called this, pointing out how that Solana partnership could trigger an avalanche of demand. And mark my words, if that happens, the $90 range we're seeing today will look like a steal in 6 months. Now let's talk those degenerate plays, because no one ever got rich by being responsible. You want risk? I got you. Crypto Gains is screaming about 5 AI coins that could turn your lunch money into Lamborghinis. Node AI, market cap under 36 million. Blender, 5 million cap. This thing is microscopic. ALE, barely a 27 million cap and directly in the path of NVIDIA's AI-fueled hype train. If you don't at least have one toe in the AI water right now, I don't even know what you're doing with your life. And Sapril? They're riding heavy on Solidus A-Tech, claiming it'll make millionaires in 2025. Now, I'm not saying quit your job and bet the house on this, but if you don't at least watch these tickers, you might be missing the biggest gold rush since people started selling overpriced JPGs of monkeys. Let's take a step back and talk macro, because the big boys are finally catching on to what DEGENs have known for years. Bitcoin is inevitable. Savvy Finance is basically blaring a foghorn saying Bitcoin is about to redefine finance, and just as important, the guardrails that kept institutions from holding Bitcoin, gone, vanished, out of here. So what happens when the suits finally realize stashing fiat is like holding a melting ice cube? Boom, Bitcoin to 6 figures. And speaking of insane market predictions, let me hit you with this. Timothy Peterson from Savvy Finance puts Bitcoin's odds of hitting an all-time high in the next 9 months at 75%. Call me crazy, but I'd put that at 95%. We might not even need 9 months. Resistance is set at 87,000, and everyone agrees. The second it breaks, we could launch straight past 90,000. Oh, and Dogecoin is revving up for a monstrous breakout. If it punches through support, we might be seeing rocket emojis all over CT again. All right, let's hit one of my favorite parts. Mistakes that are keeping you broke. 1, you're panic selling. Knock that off. 2, you're not paying attention to regulation news. Yeah, I get it. It's boring government lingo, but the stablecoin bill could legit make or break entire sectors of this market. 3. You're ignoring AI coins while the entire world pivots to AI like it's the second coming of Steve Jobs. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the Bull Fort Lightning Round, where I tell you exactly what my super yacht trade desk is doing right now. Bitcoin, it's a buy until 90,000. Ethereum, accumulate under 3,000. Solana, scoop it if you can under 130. Dogecoin, hold if you have it, breakout incoming. Node AI, speculative but worth a small moon bag. Blender, at 5 million cap, it's a potential 10x easily. Alley, AI narrative is still cooking. I like it, but don't FOMO. Listen, this market doesn't wait for permission. It eats hesitation for breakfast and washes it down with tears of fudders. You want to be rich? You gotta move like a billionaire before the billionaires do. That's why you comment below, you hit subscribe, because next time I blow the whistle on a life-changing moonshot, you will be the first to pounce. Until next time, crypto maniacs, stay sharp, stay hungry, and for the love of all things decentralized, hold.